Good morning, class. In today's session, we will see evaluation of the postfix expression using stack data structure. So far we discussed evaluation of the expressions and the types of the presenting means uh, representing the expressions, that is infix, prefix, and then postfix representations we have seen. In this session, we see an example which includes the processing of the expression which is when using the stack representation. So we use the stack representation for the processing and the accessing or the processing of these postfix notation. Here is we need to insert each and every element, or the, as I say, each and every one next elements means whether it is a variable or whether it is a what you say that is an operand. We will read that one and we perform the actions based on the accessing of this representation. So here we have another name for this one notation. Here is the reverse Polish notation, because the elements what have been read, if it is a variable, if it is a operand, what is doing, the operands will be placed first and the operator which has been used for this operands will be placed next to it, means you may say that after to it. If you see this example, AB plus, which has been represented as a postfix notation for the A plus B, means we read the elements, and if the element is a operand, just place that one at this first place, and then next, if it is the second one that is a operand, the operator what we are using has to be attached to that one after the describing of the operands what you have been using. In this, we are having an example. This example consists of operands and operators, and then we have the brace symbol also. If so, if it is reading these symbols, what happens? We need to represent that one also. Means sometimes we need to specify that this expression will be the different for the other expressions. Like this, we will specify, and that is also allowed. If the stack is being reading means accessing the element which is of the type this one, then what it has to be performed has to be specified, means we will not discard or we will not remove these reading of the elements which are being considered as these braces or the parenthesis notation. So the first example in that one, the first element here is the first character we read here is a scan, which is a opening brace. This is a operator or not, we need to see. Means if you need to perform any action or not, we need to see. We didn't, it is not an operator we are using. It's a symbol which is been used for separating or which is been specifying for a block representation. There is no such processing while using the this one, that is what you call the element processing. Okay, now the element what you have been read, it is a character or an operand or that one has to be defined itself, if there is a meaning for that one or not. If it is like that, what happens here is it will be specified as a undefined one. So here the undefined has to be indicated there. If such undefined elements has been means processed while using this postfix notation, what it has to do is nothing but we need to represent them as a 0. Read the value here. The value is a character, the special character, or other than any operand what you are using for the arithmetic operations, just specify it as a 0 here and push that value into the stack and continue the processing of that one. So next element here is we need to read the first element which has been defined as a undefined and go for the next one which is a 1. So whatever we read has to be disabled, means they have been read like marking has to be done. So the reading one has been specified as the red mark. 1 is reading here. We need to see whether it is a operand or not, means it is a value. So then it is an operand. What happens here is there is an expression evaluation is there or not, we need to see. There is no evaluation has to be done till it. So what happens here is the value what you are using will be stored into the stack here, which is the at the second place 1. And go for the second one, means sorry, the next character here. The next character scan here is a 2. See, which is a 2 is an operand or any operator or either. So it is a value which represents an operand. Then we need to push. If you are having any operand direct away, just push it into the stack here. Until how we are means how we are pushing here is until you are getting any other value or the other representation means other sign, that is operator, you will push the values until you are processing. Next value is 3. That is a operand, just push into the stack here. And coming to the next one, we have a symbol. Whenever we are reading a symbol, or means whenever we are reading there is a character, a operator here, what happens here is the operator what we have read has to be apply its functionality on the previously read operands here. Okay, so we are using addition, that is a plus as a operator. This will be applied on the previously read 2 operands here. So 2 operands what you read here are the 3 and 2. So first pop up the element which is 3, means first one at the top is 3. First pop up the 3, and for that one what you have to do here is for the right operand which will be the left operand, and then next one what you have to do is we need to pop up the 2 here. What happens here is it will be substituting the adding the values, and again it will take this value into the stack here. So after getting the values, that is 5, what it has to do is nothing but it needs to process into that one. So when we are dealing with this postfix expression here, it will continuously read the values here. The character read the characters has been done. Whenever the character is a operand, it will store into the stack. If not, if it is an operator, what happens here is it has to apply its functionality, the operator's functionality on the operands which has been included into the or added into the stack there. So before the plus, that is a addition symbol what you have been used, the 2 and 3 has been pushed into the stack. Just pop up that one, and next after pop outing of all these things, perform the addition operation on that one, and what the resultant what you have been got has to be stored into the stack again. And then see the another character here. The next character scan here is a operator. So here we have to see what are the elements you are having for the processing. The elements what we are having for the processing are the 1 and 5. So apply the functionality of this one on the on this 5 and 1 here. For that one, what you have to do, just pop out the 5 and then next pop out the 1 here. Process the elements on the multiplication factor. So here, by multiplying 1 into 5, we will get the 5. Just got the result has to be pushed into the stack again here. Okay, and after that, next element. So what is the next element here is the next character had to ready is the 3. So this is a operand. Direct away we will store into the stack. Next one also 2 here. What you do is we will store that one into the stack here. So while processing these elements, while accessing these elements, what you have to do is nothing but we need to continuously read the values what we are having. If the value what we are providing or if the value what we are accessing is a operator or the operand or a special character, we need to see. If not, what happens here is if you are not ready to get the values of that one, what happens here is we need not to perform the actions specified there. So just read the values correctly and present it into the stack here. Operand has been placed, 3 has been placed in its position. And coming to the next one, that is a next element here is a scanning here is 2. Place this element onto the operand, onto the stack here. So here, push the element into the stack. After that, we are having another character. So the character scanned is a operand, which is a value 1. Just process into that one. Okay. Now the elements of the stack are from the bottom 0, 5, 3, 2, 1. So after that, we have the elements what we are means the characters what to be inserted or the what to be scanned are direct away the operators which are minus, plus, and then star. So we need to apply these elements and then next these functionalities on that characters what you have been scanned or the resultants what you have been placed in a step-by-step procedure. So the first one what you have read after the one is a minus. So straight away we need to take what is the value we need to consider here is the value read at this one, first one and then second one has to be, means from the top 1 and 2 has to be subtracted from each other and the resultant has to be stored into that one. Okay. So this is the first element and this is the second element. Although it has been replaced, means it has been inserted at the first, what it has to do, it has to subtract from 2 minus 1 here. If you see, if you are placing 1 minus 2, what happens here is it will become the minus 1 representation, which is not a correct one. So here the placing of the elements is the operands is 2 has been used at the first place, I means at the left hand, and then next 1 has been used at the right hand side. Whenever you are performing any that is whether it is addition or the multiplication, placing of the elements means if you have been replacing or the changing their places, then there is no any problem for the processing. But while using these elements, that is a minus or any other representations, what it has to do is it needs to provide the action here. So the element what you have to choose for the first representation is 2 and then it has to be subtracted from the it has to be subtracted with the 1. Okay. Now the value here is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Store that value into the stack here. Okay. So we should push the value into the stack. That is 1. And next one here is the plus. So here the element what we are, the character what we are scanning is a operator. Perform the operator's functionality on the operands which are earlierly inserted into that one. Earlierly inserted means here we are having the first element 1 and then second element 3 here. So the elements what you have been chosen 1 and then 3 has been placed here. 3 plus 1 has been considered as a 4. The value what you have been represented will be again stored into the 4 here. Okay. Now this value which has been pushed into that one will be processed in this. So here the last one, the last element what you are using is a star, means product has to be done. So this is the stack we got. We need to perform the product on 4 and 5 representation. Okay. So here in this one, we need to pop out the elements, pop the elements or pop the characters what we are having from the stack and perform the expression there. So here the expression is 5 into 4, which includes which is equal to the value 20. We got the value 20 and this value has to be stored into the stack here. Okay. 20 will be stored here. Although we know that we have been reached the endpoint, but there is another character is there. The character should be evaluated here. Okay. So to evaluate that one, next scan the elements here. The scanning of the elements here is, it is a closing brace. The closing brace will be specified, means will be popped out and then placed into the expression. The elements what it is being used in that one should be popped out there 0 and then next brace and then next 20, which is equivalent to 20 only. Okay. So there is no any such meaning for the performing the action there. What it is doing is it is allowing to take the access of the elements what we are having. So whatever the elements you got, means whatever the value you got will be present into the again into the stack, and try to read any value is there. No such value, no such character is there for the processing. And what it does, it is being considered that it has the final answer representation for that. So in this processing, what it has to do is nothing but we need to process the elements which has been taken from left to right. Yes, now, and what we are doing, we are taking the elements to be pushed into the stack if it is an operand. Whenever we are taking this one as a operator, what happens here is we need to pop out all the elements. We need to pop out the presented two last enter the last push two elements out of that stack, and we need to process that one. And again, what it has to do, it has to store the element into the stack there. So whenever we are performing the postfix, this is the way we need to use. Operands means just place into the stack. Operator means just pop out the last two inserted elements into that one and perform the action. After performing the action, you may get the result there. This result has to be stored into that one. And coming to this accessing of these characters. So whatever the processing it will, means if you are specifying, if your expression is consist of characters which are the symbols here, means the block representations, opening brace or the closing brace or the parenthesis or the square brackets, whatever it is, we need to read all these expressions there. If we are processing, if we are not giving these expressions to be done, what happens here is it will be ignored. So here, while processing the postfix expression, if we are giving any type of the symbol, it will read. If it is has a meaning or if it is being defined in such a way, then it is being allowed to process that one. If not, what happens here is it will be not be recognized. So for processing or for representation of this one, what has been used? This notation, which includes not only the operators and then operands, some symbols was being specified. And by processing that one, what happens here is we need to get the resultant as a value. So the value what you got is a 20 here. So that is a postfix evaluation for that processing. So what could be this evaluation, how we are processing here is, see, when we are getting into this one, how we are processing into that one means without this stack processing here is just, it is very easy, ma. So just read the value here. 1 has been placed and the red value is the 2 and the next one is the 3. After that we are placing the value is that is 7 now. So what happens here is we need to make 2 plus 3. We means for the manual I am mentioning this one. Okay, 2 plus 3. Let me draw this. So here manually how we are performing this one, I am indicating plus and then star and then 3, 2, 1 minus plus and star and close the brace. Without using the stack, if you want to know about the data what we are getting, just see the value. So this is the expression we got. So first read this one. Okay, I read this one. Next, after reading this one, what is the expression? 1. Okay, next. What is another one? 1 and then next 2. 1 and then 2 and then 3. Again, space 1, 2, 3 plus. Here, what we will do here is 1 space 2 plus 3 will be performed. Okay. And again, 1 space 2 plus 3 means 5. Five has to be performed here. Sorry, here we read a character, then it will be represented as a 0. Okay, now it is the value. Here we are having the value which is 0. So the now the values what we are have here is in the place of this one we place it the 0. So at this point we are having the value here is 0, 1 and 5. Okay, next one. So next value what you have to write 0, 1, again 5 has been considered. Now specify the star. So what it is being done? So it is recognizing a what it is recognizing a element which is a character which is being specified as a operator. So then what you have to do, we need to write 1 into 5. Okay, 1 into 5 has to be specified. 1 into 5 has to be specified. Then what happens here is the answer is 5 here. Okay, now the elements what we are having on the in the stack is 0, 5. Next 0, 5 and the other one is 3. Okay, 0, 5 and the other one is 3 and then next 2 and then 0 space 5 space 3 space 2 space 1. Okay, now 0 space 5 space 3 space 2 space 1. Now the character here is 1. If we are doing in multiple ways, we can perform this one. If you are taking first element as a 1 means 1 minus 2, what happens? It is getting the minus 1 value. If it is getting the minus 1 value, we will see the resultant there. Okay, so first perform in the normal way. So here the value what you got is 2 minus 1 and the value here is 1. Okay, now the final resultant after performing the action is 1 and read the value 053 2 1 and then space and then what is the next one here plus. Okay, 0 space 5 plus 3 space 2 space 1, not 1. Sorry ma, here it is 1 only. So here we are getting the value which is the value is 3 plus 1. Okay, now the value is 4. So in the place of 3 and 1 plus, we are getting the value 4 here. Okay, 0 space 5 space 4 space. The value here is next red value is star. So we got 0 space 20. How it is being possible? Here 5 into 4 has to be performed, and the value here is 20. Okay, let me place here. Now read the another value. The another value read here is 0 space 20 and opening brace. So here how it is been specified 0. This it's a symbol, means it is like one of the operator. So 20. So it's a closing brace. So what is specifying? It is a separator. Basically, it is a separator. So then the answer here is 20. The answer here is it's 20 itself. Okay. Now, if you see, let me start this one again from this step. Means here, if we are not placing the correct values, what have been means used here. What is the value here? Minus. Minus means what we will get here? 1 minus 2. Okay. If you are placing like that, 1 minus 2 means the value here is minus 1. Okay. The value is minus 1. So here, if it is a signed integer, signed processor, then it will accept the into the store, into means into that one. If not, what happens here is it will raise the objection there and see how it is being processing. 3 minus 1 and then next red value is the plus here. That's now. Now we can write as anyway minus 1 plus 3. What is the value there? 2. Okay. Now the resultant here is 0, 5 and then 2. Okay. Now the next character read here is star. What happens here? It needs to multiply the values here. 10. 0, comma, I mean space 10. 0 has been read. And then 10, and then the element it is closing brace. After that, what we are having? We are having the character that is closing brace. So how it is placed? Closing brace and 10, which is equivalent to 10. But the answer here is, the answer, what is the answer here? The answer should be 20. But what we are getting, the answer here we got is 10. So if you are not placing the values correctly, what happens? It will change the process here and provides the wrong output here. Means as you see, the first element has been popped out and the second element has been popped out and you need to perform it. It's not like that. See the placing of the operands into the expression. If the 2 and then 1 has been placed at the right side or the left side of that one. So here we need to insert the value, means the value what you have been using here is a minus. If you see this expression, where it is been resided, this minus 1, this minus where it is been resided, the minus has been resided in between the 2 and 1. So what happens here? We need to represent it as it is here, as it is in this represent, means while calculating. There is no need to change the processing like this. If you have been changing the means processing like this, then it will affect the expression and it will give the wrong answer there. Okay. That is one example using for this postfix representation. Okay. So here lastly what we got the answer, that is a 20. Whatever it is, whatever the problem you are getting, whatever the processing you are getting, what is the main step here is insert all the characters which are the operands into the stack. If not, if it is not an operand, if it is an operator, if it is an operator, just take the values before insert to that one and perform the action there. That's all. So here the functionality of this symbol is a addition. Perform the addition on these two and store the, again what you have to do, we need to store the value onto the stack, and the stored value will be the resultant for that action. Okay. After that, what you are doing, we need to continue with the accessing of the elements here. Right after, if you are having another character, you will means another character which is a operand, we will store into that one. If not operator, just perform the action on the previous inserted elements there. So we here, while designing or while processing this stack here is, we'll have the complete idea how we are going to process. If we are having the special symbols also, means like these separators also, we need to read that one and just mention that as a what you say, that as a undefined symbol. Undefined symbols means whenever you are getting the undefined symbol, just specify them as a 0. That's all. After the means we need to store the each and every value has to be read, and we need to store this values onto that one. If it is not that, what happens here is it will read the garbage like representations here. Means if you are not storing, the values here, what happens here is it not be allowed to process. For example, see this one, although it is an undefined one, it has been read. It has been read that one, and the whenever we are getting the undefined one here is, the undefined one will be taken into the account as a 0. Just don't leave that one as a means unread one. Unread one means the complete expression processing will be not means not the satisfactory. So what is done, it's not completed. So we have to take this each and every character from that one, and we need to know about the defining of that one, and we need to process this one. If you are leaving any character behind, what happens here is lots its meaning or processing. Why so here is, if you have been taking any means if you see another example, sometimes we are having some parentheses for which have been creating that which have been specifying that this expression is a differ from the or expression this expression is a separate expression like that. So which means that we need to evaluate with the separate action or the separate processing here. So that's about the postfix evaluation by using the stack data structure representation. So that's about today's class, ma. Thank you.